Holy moly. That was an experience that I will never, ever, ever forget. That was my first deer ever. It was like literally God put that deer there. God guided that shot. It was the best shot that I think everybody was hoping, you know, that would hope for if you go hunting, because that deer took 2 steps and dropped. And no suffering, no anything to that deer. That makes my heart really, really happy. And I'm not gonna lie, I almost teared up and cried, because that was a very emotional moment. I'm shaking like no tomorrow, shaking like a leaf, like literally just on pins and needles, shaking so much I had to try to breathe and calm myself down a little bit before I took the shot.
Warning: some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised. The following video is of our first actual hunt here on the property. We do our best at editing out a lot of the gruesomeness and the gore, but hunting is hunting, and we do this to provide for our family and put food on the table. If this is something that you are very squeamish about, this is your chance to bail in 3, 2, 1.
The sun is starting to come up. The light is starting to come upon us. This is going to be my first time ever deer hunting. I am super excited. Done a lot of research. I've gotten all my tags, all my fun stuff, all the deer hunting education, all the things you need to do. I've sighted in my 308. I am sitting up here. I might be hearing stuff. I'm going to try to keep it as quiet as possible. Yeah. I'm hoping I can get this big one. Really hoping. So all morning I sat out here on this stand. I kept hearing things behind me. I was like, sooner or later something's going to pop out. I'm hoping, you know, and nope, luck was not on my side that day. That was the very opening day. And wouldn't you know it, a deer sitting at the other stand in the backside, waiting there that day. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna go sit in that stand. I sat in that stand and I'm looking around. I'm seeing a lot of squirrels jumping around, messing around and whatnot. Squirrel. He came right there, just chilling, looking at me. It's a fat gray squirrel. And yeah, so much squirrels all over the place. I've seen a lot. And then a deer over at the other place. I was like, are you kidding me? There were deer out there while I was sitting over here? All right, well, I'm gonna go sit over there again. So I sat here. And wouldn't you know it, a buck's sitting at the other one while I'm sitting at the other stand. And yeah, it's a big buck. I was a little disappointed. So I went and sat in that stand, waiting on that buck. But luck was not on my side again. I kept playing the hopscotch back and forth, and they kept playing the hopscotch back and forth because the deer was on the other stand when I was sitting at that one. It's like, all right, let me go back over there. And it was nothing. Again, just the same old, same old. I was getting a little discouraged, a little upset because it kept playing back and forth, and this time I'm seeing all these squirrels out and about, and I'm thinking in my head, I think I'm hunting for the wrong thing. And I said, no, I need to continue on and keep on going because I can't give up. I can't. That's the biggest thing. But it sure was taunting me with all these squirrels jumping all over me and all around me every time I came and sat in the back property. So I did not give up. I decided to change my gears, my way of thinking of sitting up in a tree, and I needed to get myself a ground blind. I could have made a natural one, but the store really had a really good price on a blind, and I said, hey, I'm going to pull the trigger and get that. So I had to clean everything up, get it all set up, and it's a lot nicer because it was getting pretty cold. I'm really glad I got this blind because the day of the hunt, I was really getting discouraged because it was supposed to rain a whole bunch. Mel talked me into it, and then man, Abe, he came through and he said, "Hey, Dad, can I go with you? I really want to go with you." And I said, "All right, let's do it." So we had a great father-son time, and once you know it, a deer came.
You got one?
I got him!
You got a deer? You got a buck? You got a buck?
I got a deer.
Good.
Oh, it's a deer. It's a doe.
It's a doe?
Oh, I'm shaking, dude. I'm shaking. That was a deer.
That
was a deer.
It was.
I got him.
You finally got a deer.
I got him.
You finally got a deer.
I thought I seen it, dude, walking over.
I see that buck. I see
Here.
that
Oh, we
deer.
gotta stay over here for a bit, okay?
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Give me 5, bud. Oh my goodness.
I guess how's your luck? Are you texting Mom?
Oh, I'm calling Mom.
Mm.
I'm shaking right now.
Mom told me that.
You are my good luck charm. Thank you, buddy. Oh my
You're
gosh,
welcome.
dude. I got her. Oh my God, baby. I'm shaking. I've got one. Oh. All right, so what I need you to do is grab Biggie's keys. I have a bucket. I have a bucket on top of the freezer. I have a tarp.
Morning.
Gary just gave us a call. Him and Abe had gone out early this morning to go hunting, and after days and days and days and putting in a lot of time in that stand, it seems like Abe was the good luck charm that Gary needed, because he just called me and said, "Get your butt over here. I got me a doe." So I'm so excited for him. You guys happy for Daddy?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna go get that side by side and meet up with Gary and Abe. Julia's gonna stay here and hold down the fort. Let's go check it out. Scarlett's got the bucket. I got the tarp. We're gonna come on over here where Country Road Cure's at and go get us the side by side. It's rainy and nasty out today. And Gary was really considering, he's like, "Should I even go?" And I said, "You know what, baby, just give it a try." Today was the day. Scarlett, videographer, ready for Scarlett Vision. There they are. Abraham, you were the good luck charm that Daddy needed today.
It was a girl deer.
A girl deer?
Yes.
All right, well, I'm going to go over to where Daddy's at, okay?
Yeah.
don't you hop out with Daddy, baby?
It's right there. Oh, folks, it might be a bumpy ride. It is a bumpy ride.
Oh, sorry.
Forward a bit.
Stop here.
You're good, yeah.
Now Mom's taking over.
Gary!
Oh man.
Is this on?
All right, so how do you feel?
I was shaking like a leaf. I'm not gonna lie, and I might have shed a tear with the excitement and
Is
everything.
this on?
Cause I heard her. She was walking up this way. I was like, "Hey, quiet. I don't know if that's one or not, but we gotta be quiet, man, because I think that's one." And all of a sudden, I seen her head pop up out of a tree, and I was like, "That's one. That's one." And I immediately started shaking, and I was like, "Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!" And yeah, placement is key. Because, I mean, and also being dialed in, you know, but exactly where I shot, I'm pretty positive I hit, because she only took like 2 steps in the drop.
Abraham, what do you think about it?
It was good.
It was good?
It was a good drop.
Was it exciting?
Yes.
Was it scary?
Well, when there was lightning very close to us and thunder, that was like, whoa.
That lightning and thunder was scary?
Yeah.
But
was, like,
getting the
so-
deer wasn't scary?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go see your guys' deer. I knew Abe was going to be the good luck
Okay,
charm.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Look at that thing. That's a big one.
That's a doe.
It's a mama.
That is a big one.
Come on around over here.
Come around over here, babies. Abe, you be in it with Daddy. Say cheese. We got to take all of its guts out like right away.
Yuck.
Otherwise it could get the meat bad, but we're thankful to the deer, right?
Whoa.
We're thankful to the deer. Thank you, deer, for giving us food.
Yeah, thank you, dear.
She was right here, and she was in the way of this pine. She was like this, and then she took a couple. I was like, "You just need to take 2 more steps. 2 more steps for me." So 2 more steps, stayed there, and the second she was there, I was not going to let her by. So I'm going to get all the guts out of this guy, make it a little lighter for us to move it and get it up to camp area. And then we're not going to show you guys this because it is a gory contact aspect. You want to see how it's done, go to Ridgeville. He's got a really good demonstration on how to do this all. So
Video right there. Shameless plug. Hey, somebody lost a tooth. Did the tooth fairy come today? Let's see it.
Is that the liver? Is that right there, guts? Yes. 1 more minute of that.
I'm not trying to.
What is that?
I'm trying to pull all this out.
Oh. Ew.
Stomach.
All right, Gary. Well, you got all of the innards out of her, and she's back there now.
Yep. Now we got to take it back to camp and fully skin her and get her quartered out. I'm gonna put her in the cooler. After that, I'm gonna actually get the head together and I'm gonna bring it down to the WMA head office where they actually check for CWD and make sure that this deer doesn't have that before we actually eat the meat or anything else like that.
Yeah.
But we gotta wet age it first, so if it takes a week or 2, it's all right. I'm gonna have it wet aging, so I'll have it all ready. And hopefully we will have a CWD free deer and we'll be able to eat it and have some good meat on the table.
I'm excited, Gary. The property provides.
Man, that is awesome. And that was a perfect shot. That heart.
Your very first deer. Fist bump.
Thank you, thank you.
Boom.
now it's time to get on up there and finish up this so I can get back out here and get another one. All right. You were my lucky charm.
And Abraham, thank you for being the lucky charm. Fist bump. Boom. First deer on the property. And it was because of your good luck, dude. I just know it.
Whoo, man. All right. Me and Abe did it today. We went out. We sat in the blind. We were quiet, patiently waiting. And a deer came up. And I dropped that deer. That was, holy moly. That was an experience that I will never, ever, ever forget. That was my first deer ever. I just actually dropped it off the head over at Game and Wildlife so they can check for CWD, make sure that the meat is disease-free and good to go. I don't know how long that's gonna take, but in the meantime, I gotta go get myself a cooler. I thought I had a cooler, but apparently we threw it away when we bought the other cooler that we bought. And I looked at that cooler that we just bought, and it does not drain the way I need it to drain because I'm going to be doing the wet aging process, or whatever you want to call it. I have no idea. I've never done it really. I have to give a good, big, huge shout out for Tim over at Ridge Life, because I have watched a lot of his videos of how to, you know, deal with the processing of the deer and everything, and to age it and everything else like that. And I've seen a lot of other videos out there and read a lot of books and everything else. So today was the day that I was able to use all that knowledge and put it to the test. And I think I did pretty well, I'm not gonna lie. I still am just like absolutely boggled like no tomorrow that it was like literally God put that deer there. God guided that shot. I hit both lungs. I hit the heart. It was the best shot that I think everybody was hoping, you know, that would hope for when you go hunting, because that deer took 2 steps and dropped. That was awesome, and no suffering, no anything to that deer. That makes my heart really, really happy. And I'm not gonna lie, I almost teared up and cried because that was a very emotional moment. Shaking like no tomorrow, shaking like a leaf, like literally just on pins and needles, shaking so much. I had to try to breathe and calm myself down a little bit before I took the shot. I told Abe, hey, it's there, we're ready, I'm taking it. And yeah, we were both so excited, he forgot to put in his earplugs. I forgot to put mine in, but thankfully it was just 1 shot. That's all that was needed. And that deer dropped. I'm so excited. I'm just like, my nerves and my blood pressure, I bet, is just skyrocketed like crazy because that was an intense moment. I'm not gonna lie. But pulling into Walmart, I need to go get a cooler. I need to get some ice, and I need to get my butt back home so I can get that meat cooling off and doing what it needs to do. Oh yeah. Well, we are back. We are all done quartering up the deer, and we've got that deer in the cooler beside us. What aging? We're gonna check on that here in a bit. It's been a couple of days. And yeah, I want Abe to tell you guys exactly how it was for him, what his experience was when we went hunting. Because that was the first time that he went out and sat in the stand with me. And that was the first time I ever got a deer, and he was able to see it all go down. I'm curious to what you were feeling in the moment, how it all went down, everything else like that. If you were excited, if you were nervous, if any of that, okay? So tell the people at home how it all went down.
I feel excited.
You felt excited?
Yeah.
When did you feel excited? When was the moment that you immediately started getting excited?
When you shot the deer.
When I shot the deer? No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't before when you seen the deer.
I didn't.
And I told you, hey.
I couldn't even see the deer.
You couldn't even see the deer.
Yeah. Because all those trees.
All the trees. You barely could see the deer.
Yes.
As you have it, you know, Abe was excited. He did not see the deer. I did though. I seen that deer walking around, getting closer and closer. I was waiting for it to get in the brush or out of the brush in a clean shot.
That stuff that we were hearing behind the tent, it was probably that deer.
It probably was. It was probably either the deer or the squirrels. The squirrels were out and about, huh?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's check on this this meat. Let's see how it is doing in there. You got to unbungee it. I've got it at a good tilt. Let's see that ice in there is still good. It's looking good. It is looking good. It's looking good. I'm just moving that ice over here. I'm gonna have to put a bag in here probably tonight. But she's doing good. I don't want to disturb it too much. It's draining good.
Where is the drain?
It's over here. Don't disturb it. I don't want it to. Yep, I'm seeing water. A little bit of water down there.
Yeah, me too.
It's cold, so I don't see it melting too much.
It's just going bop, 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 bop.
Yep. Well,
Drops.
there you have it, you guys. We've got the deer in the cooler. I know you can't really see a whole lot because there's a lot of ice in there, but we do have the deer in the cooler. It is wet aging. Today I'm actually going to be going over to Come On's house, and he's going to show me how to process the deer after that point. So I will be ready, and I'll have that hands-on training from Come On to do all that and everything else like that, and I'll just get me that much better and that much closer to being able to do it like a professional, because that was my first one. Is I learned a lot just from that experience, and you can't ever learn unless you have that hands-on experience, and that hands-on experience was crucial. I'm gonna keep on trying to fill those tags and get all of them all filled up and all that. I definitely want to get a couple more does so that way I have more practice under my belt before I get that buck. I will be going for that buck. I've been capturing a lot of footage of this one in particular buck that's in the backside, and yeah, I've been sitting out there waiting, trying, but I think after this experience and everything, I think I'm going to go for 2 more does. Once that is done, then I can go for that buck, and I'll try to get it before anybody else does.
Go for 2.
That's the hope. Yes, I can get 2 more. I got 6 tags, but I can fill 5 in my area, and then I'd have to travel a bit away for that last one. But it's pretty awesome. It's an experience that I'll never forget.
That was actually my first time going hunting.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Ever in my whole life.
Yep. You're a good boy. He was my good luck charm. Like no tomorrow. So, well, I've got to get this day rolling. I've got to get on the dusty road and make my way over to Come On's house so I can see how this process goes and everything else like that. So until the next one, you guys, I really hope you have a good one, and we will catch you on the next one. Later.
Bye.